Okay, so this is part 2 of Dude Let's Make a Sample Pack, and today we're going to try and make a loop out of the samples that we created. Not sure what direction we're going to go in, but I think I want to go in a drum and bass direction, so I'll probably start out with this sample and then kind of just build around it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and lay out the drums. Okay, so this is the drum loop. I don't know about these percussion sounds right here. Kind of just feels out of place, but yeah, probably won't include that. Yeah, just something simple, and maybe I might add some more as we're progressing the track. This snare is for the intro only, and then I have this like switch up snare thing that I'm going to be using for the main drop, and it sounds like this. There's even like a little bit of a reverse going on before the main snare hits. I might choose to leave that in. I'm not really too sure yet. I'm just going to see how it's going to sound with the rest of the loop first. And I've already kind of laid out a simple like bass loop thing here for the intro. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of these two. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep working on it, and then let's make a loop. Okay, so this is the loop so far. So yeah, I'm just gonna, this is just a like rough version of the riser, this part right here. But yeah, I added quite a bit. I got the main part right here, which is just the vocal, so I went ahead and recorded that. And then for this vocal thing, I added my radio stuff Ableton rack. I'll actually go ahead and leave that video in the description if you want to check out how to make this little Ableton rack radio effect. I also did a little bit extra, like I put a frequency shifter in here. Oh, this is for the riser. But inside of this radio stuff, I added some extra stuff. And I think originally I was gonna like automate the intro part here with this roar, but I just decided I didn't want to do that. And then for this FX thing here, it's just like an intro effects. This is from Echoes of the Janitor's Closet sample pack. I think there's a total of like 50 samples in there. That's also on my website if you want to check that out. But yeah, I just drag and drop that sample in there. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, for the drums, I did have an EQ on here and a shifter on here. I was going to do something, try and do something with the shifter, like some sort of riser effect. Then for the EQ, I just like, I was gonna do that, but yeah, I didn't like the way that sounded, so I'm just gonna leave the drums as is. So now I'm gonna work on this riser part, and I'm not sure which direction I'm really gonna go with it yet. Maybe I'll do like some sort of screech bass thing from the sample pack. So maybe something like this with some EQ on it. Possibly. Where am I gonna put? Oh, I think inside of the sidechain group. Oh, for this sidechain group, I actually just used a utility and ducked down the gain. I don't have like a plugin that I use. I just like to use gain utility, just because it's easier to see the samples when I'm ducking the automation and volume. But yeah, maybe for the like for the riser part, I'll probably have it kind of like be silent right here. Where it says take control, or where it says take full control. I'll have like everything silent. So let's see, I'll silent this kick, all the hats and the drums and everything, and then this bass right here, maybe I'll put like an EQ on it with some reverb. and maybe some volume or like LFO volume automation. So something like this, maybe. We'll try it out. We'll see how it sounds. Something like this. And we'll put some like reverb on it. Here we go. Something like this. Ah, yes. That sounds sick. It might sound good with an LFO on it. Let's try it. If not, we'll just, we'll take it off. Snap heap, LFO setup. Put this at 1/16. And then maybe we can automate the mix. So if we hit configure, click on the mix, exit out of this. Show an automation. It might sound good, it might sound bad. Let's see. I'm not really sure actually what I like better. If I like the... Wait a minute. Okay, what if I did this? Because like I want it to say take full control and then the screech. Okay, it says control twice, which is kind of a little annoying, but that's okay. Oh, okay, maybe we could even just have it say feel the bass. And then it'll rise. Let's see what it sounds like played back all the way though. And then, man, I don't know. Feel the bass. Okay, that or this. I think I'll just leave it like that. And then maybe we can even do like automation with the EQ8 here, kind of like a low pass filter. Let's just see how that sounds real quick. I'm gonna set the cut to 4,000 kilohertz. Oh yeah, that's really cool. I see. I like that part of the radio. I just don't like the EQ part. So maybe we can turn that off. Where's the other EQ effect? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. Maybe we can turn this off too. I don't know, this might sound bad. And of course turn that back on. Oh man, that's my voice. Sorry, it's a little cringe. Okay, maybe not. We'll just delete the automation. Let's see what happens when we silence this right here. Or we could turn this thing off. Oh dang, that's not even automating. Okay. Let's see. Maybe not though. Maybe we'll leave it at like 50% or something. Bass, 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 bass. I don't know. I like the LFO effect. I don't know if I want to do it for this part. Okay, maybe I will leave the low pass cut because I like the sound where it's like you can't hear the full thing until the drop comes in, just like as an introduction of what's to come kind of thing. Yeah, there we go. And then, of course, we're going to work on this riser part more. Okay, so I added a lot. I pretty much finished the loop, and I didn't record it because I was like too in the zone. I didn't want to distract myself with the editing part of the video. So I decided I was just gonna finish the loop and then show you guys the major parts of the loops, or of the loop, not loops. So let's see. I did a little bit of processing on some of these samples. I put another OTT on some of them, and I boosted the highs of our samples. And I did this for quite a few tracks. For mixing the track, I did some post-processing as well. I did a tiny bit of distortion. I added a roar. Some more OTT. Oh man, that stuff is all over. You'll notice that it's in probably every track. And then I did a little dip around like 261 hertz. I boosted around the 2000s range. And then for the bass, I wanted around 150 hertz to be in mono, so that's what I did with this utility. Let me just show you guys the loop real quick. But as you can see, we finished the riser part. I added a serum preset for the riser, and that has like 16 voices on it, a lot of detune. I automated the pitch, and I turned up the pitch bend range so that way it goes up higher. Let's see if I can find that in here real quick. Ah, here it is. Oh, I'm eating chocolate. But this is it right here. And then this is another effects, just white noise, and it's like a riser thing. I can't remember if I showed that last time. Let's see, there's another, oops, whoopsies. There is a clap. Then I added this kick riser thing. This is just a duplicate of our first kick. I put a low pass on it, distortion. But yeah, I pretty much sidechained the drums. Let me make sure that's... Oh yeah, it's off. Okay, so I for the compressor, I turned it on for the kick riser part, so that way the whole, or all of the drums sidechain to the kick. And then I went ahead and turned it off for the rest of the drop. And the drums for the drop are a little different. I used like pretty much... Actually, I used some different hats. Kind of a different pattern here. Oh yes, and this little thing right here. I love doing that for tracks, especially when like the first drop is about to hit, because it kind of makes the kick more impactful when you do like a little reverse kick thing. Just makes it a bit more rough. I kind of like the way that sounds. And then this snare, I think the original snare that I went with, I didn't really like the sound of. I was putting it together with like the bass noises. It just didn't sound good. It didn't fit pretty much. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to find another snare. And so this is from a previous sample pack. And I went ahead and layered that with a clap. Also from, I think this clap's from the FM Hats and Claps sample pack. Oops. Ooh, let's see if I can just... Then I added some percussion. I made a percussion group just to make the loop a bit more interesting, or the drum loop. Oh, and that little donk thing, I don't know what to call that. That's also percussion. Very distorted tom drum. It's kind of resonant. Ooh, yeah. And so, oh, also, another thing that I changed was the kick. I ended up using a different kick sample. I think I have a sample pack called Rough, or Short Rough Kicks, or something like that. And I wanted to use a shorter kick for the drop, so that way the basses came through a bit more. So I tried to use like the punchiest, shortest kick I could find. And that's what I end up going with there. Because the main thing that I really wanted to show was the bass noises from the sample pack, since that's what we were creating. I also have these background FX noises here, so I added another riser. This is just a duplicate of the riser for this part of the track. And so I duplicated that riser, or that synth serum riser preset thing, put it inside of the sidechain group, and turned up the detune and turned down the phase randomness all the way down so it creates that laser sound effect. So it's just all the voices squishing together. Then I went ahead and turned it up 2 octaves. Did a little bit of post-processing. Then I added another effects. This little bell noise. It's actually pretty low in volume too. These effects in the background, I didn't want to be too loud, so I lowered the FX by -25 decibels, and then for the riser, I just lowered the volume down inside of the serum preset. And then for the outro, it's pretty much the same thing as the intro. I just duplicated this whole thing right here, and the only thing that I took out was the kick. And then I did some more snare hits. Where's the snare? Oh, here it is. So I just kind of messed with this a little bit. And that's pretty much it. I think that's going to be it for the part 2 Dude Let's Make a Sample Pack video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.